Hey guys, welcome back to DCTC. This is Amy Jo, and today I'm going to show you how to use Play-Doh to make some costumes for your Chelsea doll. First, we're going to make a pumpkin costume for Chelsea, and then I'm going to show you how to make a Queen Elsa and Princess Anna costume for your Chelsea doll. Alright, so here's what I was thinking. I was thinking that most of you probably have one of these little Chelsea dolls, but you might not have a Halloween costume for yours, and I wanted to show you how easy it was to use Play-Doh to create a costume for your doll. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make this Halloween costume that my Chelsea doll has. We're going to make one out of Play-Doh so that your Chelsea doll can have one too. So we're going to need orange Play-Doh, and I'm just going to kind of flatten that out. And we're also going to need some green and some black. Okay, next step, we have to undress our Chelsea doll, get her out of this costume. So I have Chelsea undressed, and I have started putting the orange Play-Doh all around her. And she has a lot of hair, so I kind of tucked it up into two little buns to get it out of the way so I don't get Play-Doh in it. And you just want to smooth the Play-Doh all around, kind of mash out any of the little wrinkles that get in the Play-Doh or the dents, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. And after you press out all of the little dents and bumps, you're going to want to cut some of this off. And I just have this little Play-Doh tool that I use for pretty much everything. There we go. And then once again, you'll go around and kind of just press out all of the Play-Doh so that it's nice and smooth. Now here is the dress that she was wearing, and so here's the Play-Doh one. So next we're going to work on making this little face. So we need black Play-Doh for that. So we're going to cut out two little triangles for the eyes. And then the mouth might be a little tricky, but we'll figure something out. So there are our little eyeballs. And here is the mouth, but we have to cut out one more tooth. So let's do one on the top row. So there's our mouth. And then we're just going to very gently place those on the orange. And here's what we have so far. So next we're going to work on this green part up here that is like the stem or the vine that the pumpkin grew on. And to make that, I've just pressed out some of the green Play-Doh, and now we're going to kind of cut along and see if we can make this look like a vine. Oops, I cut that part right off. Alright, let's take a look and see what we've got. So here is the vine all cut out, and I'm just going to take my fingers and kind of mash in all of the parts that are, the edges that are kind of rough. Smooth that out a little bit. And this will be, you know, way too long for our Chelsea, but we will cut that down to size when we put it on her. So here is how our little vine on the costume turned out. I just pressed that around. And I actually, instead of cutting it, I just made it go all the way around the back of her. And I think that turned out pretty cute, and it was definitely very easy. So here is our Chelsea in her pumpkin Halloween costume. Next, we're gonna turn Chelsea into Princess Anna, and we're gonna do a variation of this outfit of Anna's. So we're gonna need black and turquoise and blue and pink Play-Doh for this. And also, I want to show you guys really quick. See, that says Chelsea right on her. A lot of you didn't think this was a Chelsea doll, so it is. We'll need lots of dark blue Play-Doh to make Princess Anna's skirt. So I'm just going to flatten some of that out, and then we will wrap that all around Chelsea. And just like with the pumpkin costume, you're just going to want to press that all around her and smooth out any of the wrinkles and lumps. And after you have your Chelsea skirt done, I just kind of clip the bottom off to make it straight. And then you'll want to use some lighter Play-Doh, lighter blue Play-Doh, to make the top. And again, you're just going to want to press that down all over Chelsea's body. Oops, I got some of her hair in it. See, I braided Chelsea's hair to look like Princess Anna's. Okay, so here's what we have so far. And you can cut away some of the Play-Doh because we're actually going to cover a lot of this with the black for Anna's vest, and then the hot pink will go in the center. The next thing that we need is a little pink triangle, kind of a long and skinny one. And that will be the center part of the vest. And I used some sparkly pink Play-Doh, but unfortunately you can't really tell. And next we're going to use some black Play-Doh to create Princess Anna's vest. So I used the black Play-Doh and I actually cut a V out of it to fit it around the pink, and then again just kind of pressed it all along Chelsea's body. And then I made 2 black straps, and those will go up and around her shoulders. And here's what we have so far. So next we're going to use some more of the hot pink Play-Doh to make some detailing on the vest. To do this next part, all I'm going to do is roll out some pink Play-Doh into really long, thin tubes. We have to get this really thin because the Chelsea doll is really small, so this could be kind of tricky. And once you get lots of these rolled out, you just turn them into little curly cues to place all along the vest. Okay, and the last thing you're going to want to do, after you do all the pink trim, you're going to want to put a little piece of turquoise trim right around that pink part in her vest. And there is Chelsea dressed up like Princess Anna. And for Elsa's costume, we're going to need lots of different shades of blue. And I think I even have some silver. So our Chelsea has dark hair, and of course Elsa has blonde hair. So I have just pushed all of her hair up and out of the way in a bun. And we are going to start with some glittery blue Play-Doh. We're going to press that all around Chelsea. Can you see the sparkles in it? Not quite as sparkly as Queen Elsa, but you can see some sparkles, I think. So after you have it pressed down, you're going to want to shape the top of it to match the way that Elsa's dress looks at the top. So I've kind of cut that, and then I've cut a V here to cut off and remove the bottom portion of this so that we can make her skirt. Now, to make her skirt, you're going to want to press out a lot of lighter turquoise Play-Doh. Press that into a big, thin, kind of oblong shape. And then you're going to want to cut a V in the front to make room for the top. So you'll press that around, and that will form the skirt. And just like with Princess Anna's dress, you're going to want to use some kind of a tool or even your fingers to cut off the bottom of the skirt. And then I just take my fingers and pinch around the edges to kind of flare that out. So here we have Chelsea as Queen Elsa, and we need to add something around her neck. We can't add Elsa's big flowy gown because the Play-Doh is too heavy and it will fall, but I think we should add something glittery around her neck. So I'm going to use some silver Play-Doh that I have, and I'm going to create some kind of a scarf that will start in the front and go around the back and hang down the back of Elsa's dress. Now I also have some white Play-Doh that I rolled out into a long tube, and here is my silver. And I'm just going to kind of wrap those around each other. I don't know, I'm making this up as I go. I'm hoping it will turn out cool. And as you can see, I took the scarf and kind of mashed all of the silver and the white together and smushed it. And then I kind of draped it around the front, and it's hanging down the back as well. So that would be one option, or you could just leave it and have no scarf. And here is a view of Chelsea without the scarf. I guess you could also take the scarf and wrap it around her. Oops, I just broke it. She could carry it like that, or it could wrap around the front. I was just trying to do something to make it look like that glittery overlay, something wintry and snowy. I did think of one other option, which would be to make, this almost looks like a V out of white Play-Doh, and then you could press that over the front of Chelsea like that. So a couple of different options. I don't know, I kind of like her plain, just like that. Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you would like to see me make more Halloween costumes for Chelsea, click on the like button and leave me a comment and let me know what type of costume you'd like to see me make next. This is Amy Jo with DCTC. Thanks for watching!